So they're all in for the Bobby Joe Bistro Great Value Packages Handicap over 1 mile and 2. Set, and they're off. Wildcat Kitten bounced away smartly on the outside with Panama Hat and Sariha now moving alongside. They're closely followed by Port Merion and just the back marker of the 5 in the early stages, Mystic Princess. As now Panama Hat and Chris Hayes move on to show the way to Sariha. In second for Kevin Manning, the pair are followed up by Wildcat Kitten and Pat Smullen. Then in fourth place, Port Merion, Fran Berry just on the outside of Mystic Princess and Joseph O'Brien. So the quintet make their way right down the far side, shortly coming up towards the 7 furlong point as Panama Hat strides along, 2.5 in front. Sariha on the inside of Wildcat Kitten, and they're followed by Mystic Princess in company with Port Merion. Making their way now towards the final 3/4 of a mile. Panama Hat from Sariha, Wildcat Kitten, Mystic Princess and Port Merion. Little change in the order now as they continue on their way to begin the run for the approach to the straight. Panama Hat on the inside, Sariha, Wildcat Kitten up on the outside, closely followed by both Carried and Mystic Princess. So the 5 to go as they begin the run for the straight. Panama Hat, Chris Hayes leading, Wildcat Kitten and Pat Smullen. Sariha is third, Port Merion followed by Mystic Princess. Now they begin to make the approach for the turn in. Just a little over 3 to go. Panama Hat in front as they come towards the turn from Wildcat Kitten in second. Sariha on the inside of Port Merion and Mystic Princess is the back marker. So they're coming off the turn now with 2.5 to go and straightening up for home. Panama Hat in the lead from Wildcat Kitten on the outside. Sariha on the inside of Port Merion. They're followed by Mystic Princess. Panama Hat from Wildcat Kitten. They're being followed by Sariha and Port Merion on the outside. Panama Hat continuing in front now to the final furlong from Wildcat Kitten in second, and in third place is Sariha. Panama Hat continuing in front now as they race inside the last 200, and it is Panama Hat out in front, Sariha on the inside of Wildcat Kitten, and running up towards the finish. Panama Hat's going to make all to win by 4 to 5 lengths. Sariha second, Wildcat Kitten is third, and they're followed in by Port Merion clear of Mystic Princess.
The distances in the 7th race were 4 3/4 of a length, 3/4 of a length, 3 lengths and 28 lengths. 4 3/4 of a length, 3/4 of a length, 3 lengths and 28 lengths. The time taken was 2 minutes and 13.43 seconds. 2:13.43.
Four of the runners in. Now 5. Step Away got in, just waiting for Alaf Zara as the white flag is raised. Alaf Zara coming forward into the inside stall. They're all set. And they're off. Going a little left out of the stalls, little Stampy in the early stages. Alaf Zara over towards the far side. Panama Hat down the centre of the course. Between them is Drumore Road. On settling down, Panama Hat up on the outside of Drumore Road, and over on the rail, Alam Zara. Behind them is Punta Morocco, Crafty Codger, the final pair, Little Stampy, and towards the inside is Step Away. As they continue up the straight, passing the furlong pole, heading up in front of the stands. Going along in front, Panama Hat and Chris Hayes stretching on. 4 or 5 in front. Alafzara towards the inside in second. Alongside is Drumore Road, then Crafty Codger in the stripes on the inside. Punta Morocco is next. Towards the back, Step Away, and Little Stampy as they head away from the stands, heading to the turn that will bring them into the back straight at the 7 furlong point. The leader is Panama Hat, followed just over a length away on the outside by Drumore Road. Alafzara runs third, Crafty Codger on the inside of Punta Morocco, then Step Away and Little Stampy, 6 lengths covering them as they head on past the halfway stage. Panama Hat leads, followed in second by Drumore Road. On the inside of Drumore Road is Alafzara, and they're followed by Punta Morocco on the outside of Crafty Codger. And still at the back, Step Away and Little Stampy as they near the end of the back straight and turn to head for the straight. Panama Hat in the lead, followed little over a length away by Drumore Road, closing up on the outside. Alafzara, Crafty Codger making a little headway. Punta Morocco is next as they continue towards the turn. Over 3 furlongs to race. Panama Hat leads from Drumore Road in second, a break of a few lengths then. Punta Morocco improving on the outside of Alafzara. Between them is Crafty Codger as they head on up the straight with over 2 to race. Panama Hat out in front from Drumore Road. Punta Morocco and Crafty Codger trying to stay on, but they have a furlong and a half to race, and Panama Hat has stretched on by about 5 or 6 lengths. Drumore Road in second. Punta Morocco staying on down the outside. Crafty Codger on the rail, but inside the final furlong, the clear leader is Panama Hat under Chris Hayes. He's going to complete a hat-trick in good style. Panama Hat, ease down, wins well, lands the Roscommon Herald handicap from Drumore Road. Punta Morocco third, ahead of Crafty Codger and Alafzara. Kim's Dream and Cordial going in, white flag raised. All appear in for the finale, and they're off. Breaking smartly towards the inside, Panama Hat with Miss Ford. Chorum improves up on the outside. They're tracked in the early stages by Cordial on the rail. Laviniad towards the outer. Stronger Than Me next with Kim's Dream, and More Than My Job's Worth brings up the rear. As they turn to head across the far side, Panama Hat goes along in front, little over the length up, on Chorum on the outside of Cordial. Running fourth is Miss Ford ahead of Laviniad. Stronger Than Me next ahead of Kim's Dream. And at the back is More Than My Job's Worth as they continue across the far side. Less than a mile to race. Panama Hat, Chris Hayes by a length to Chorum. Kevin Manning in second. Cordial, Wayne Lorden continues in third towards the inside of Miss Ford towards the outer. Length and a half away down Laviniad ahead of Stronger Than Me. Kim's Dream last but one, and More Than My Job's Worth brings up the rear past the 6 furlong point. Panama Hat by half a length. Chorum close second. Less than 2 lengths away Cordial with Miss Ford. Then Laviniad. Final trio, Stronger Than Me, Kim's Dream. And at the back, More Than My Job's Worth as they continue towards the straight. They have about 4.5 furlongs to race. Panama Hat continues to show the way, closely attended on the outside by Chorum, about 2 lengths back then Cordial with Miss Ford. Laviniad getting a little closer on the outside. Stronger Than Me driven along ahead of Kim's Dream, and a break of a few lengths to More Than My Job's Worth. Heading up the straight, 3 furlongs to race. Panama Hat from Chorum in second. Cordial just behind them. Laviniad trying to stay on in white and red down the outside, and then Stronger Than Me. Heading on to the 2, Panama Hat from Chorum in second. Cordial, Laviniad on the outside. Heading on now up the hill, furlong and a half to race. Panama Hat still the leader from Chorum. Cordial on the rail. Laviniad trying to stay on down the outside ahead of Stronger Than Me, but as they pass the furlong pole, Panama Hat is clear by 4 lengths. Good battle on behind between Chorum on the outside, Stronger Than Me. Between horses, Laviniad, but Panama Hat will complete a 4-timer for Andy Oliver and Chris Hayes. A double for Chris on the night. Stronger Than Me up for second, Laviniad third, and Chorum in fourth.
Style, but number 8, Panama Hat, recording his 4th victory in as many starts in the colours of Team Valour International, trained in County Tyrone by Andy Oliver and ridden to victory by Chris Hayes. Second home was number 4, Stronger Than Me, in the colours of trainer Bill Farrell and ridden by Shane Foley. Third home was number 9, Laviniad, in the colours of the Hurahan and O'Brien partnership, trained by Willie Mullins and ridden by Billy Lee.
The distances in the 7th race: 3 1/4 lengths, ahead, and 1 3 parts of a length. That's 3 1/4 lengths, ahead, and 1 3 parts of a length. The time for the race: 2 minutes 9.86 seconds.